we're gonna do a late night modification to our truck here. So as you can see, I got a chisel and a hammer, and I will explain to you guys what had happened and why I need those tools. So I had bought a fuel pin and spring kit for this thing, and I have the fuel pin in now, which performance-wise, I can't really tell. Well, it's made a slight improvement, but I can't take full advantage of it because of the governor spring as a pain in the ass. So I have a new spring, but I can't put it in because the little bastard Allen screw in the very back stripped out on me. Because I decided, hey, I'm going to use a ball socket. That'll be a good idea. Ball socket Allen's got the little thing on the edge so you can put it at an angle. Don't do that. Strip the screw out. So anyways, what I did, we did a couple things. We tried JB Weld. That didn't work. We tried welding it, but welding an Allen key to that screw, two different materials when you're using a Harbor Freight welder and the Harbor Freight welding stuff, doesn't work. So I know of this old trick that the older people like to use that have well, not just older people, but it's a trick that it's just been passed around, and I decided, hey, I'll give it a try. Take a chisel, and what I did, it's this screw right in the back. As you can see, I kind of hammered right into it, got a nice big gouge into it, and then that little slit right there was a little bit farther over, a little farther away from this idle adjustment screw. So I just kind of lightly tapped on it, and it spun it free. So that will come out now. So what I'm going to do, let's see, I got this one skinny line I kind of want to get out of there, but it is kind of just, I just can't. So I don't want to bend it anymore because I'm afraid I'm going to break the line. So I'm just going to have to work around it, really. So I don't have to take this pump out now. Okay, so we're good. So what I'm going to work on is I'm going to get this fuel line here. He needs to get out of the way. And then this AFC boost tube needs to get out of the way. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting you closer into the garage here. I wish I would have cleaned this up earlier, because I could just bring the truck right in here and we'd have all this light. So I think I'm just going to update you as I go, because I don't want to film too much in the dark. Now one thing I'm going to do before I start this thing, I'll probably back that power screw out just in case. I don't want it running away. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo these zip ties, get my air box out of the way. Luckily I don't have to undo that. I just take that and swing it over and it'll be out of the way. So basically, really, to get this top off, you need to get rid of this tube little guy here. He separates right there at the bottom. This little, not the elbow, you don't have to take that out of the intake, but the little coupler there you undo. Undo this here. And then you want to pop off your throttle cable. Get this tube out of the way. There's this one right here in the back, he needs to get pushed out of the way. Be careful bending it though. It'd be better just to remove it from the back, but I just, it's too hard to reach back there. So, but yeah, you want to use a little Allen key, the short end, put them in this way, and then the short end goes down, then you can break it free. And I believe it was a 5mm on those. And on that one there was like an 8 or something. So I'm just gonna carefully, slowly work on this, and I will update you as I go. Hey, I got a shop light. So I've got the main fuel supply line off. I got the throttle linkage off. Spring actually isn't too bad to work with. I just popped it off with my little chisel thing. It's actually fairly soft. So next, the big thing to do is to get this one line, this guy right here, get him off, and then just kind of move him out of the way. And I've been putting all the bolts and stuff for this pump right in that little container there. And I took a little compressed air and blew away a lot of the dirt, loose dirt that's in there, so it should be fairly clean. So now, it's a matter of I'm gonna see if this other bolt will come free. I've gotten this one, and I think this one here in the back loose, but I want to make sure I can pop that one off. Oh wait, it's right in front of me. Which one is the 5? I think this one's gonna be 5. I almost don't even think it's metric, but oh, there we go. Yep, see, that's what you want. You want it to just click free, and then this one here I've already broken loose beforehand, so let's see. Yeah, I even put it on tight too. Okay, and then there's this other one here in the back, but these are all loose. And then I got this one here in the back is going to be loose too. But I'm going to get the other line off before I get any further. So it's a matter of getting this line off, and then you can get this screw out of here, and then this will kind of come out. And I think there's the governor spring that's hooked up. I thought there was another one. I'll see how it all goes together here in a sec. So it's looking a lot more promising today. Well, as Stewie would say, victory is mine. Look at that little bastard. You little cocksucker. So this is where things get interesting. First thing I gotta take a look at in my video is to see how this was positioned. I think that's in the right spot. I just want to make sure he's not, this lever here isn't supposed to be behind anything. It might be okay there. I'm not exactly sure what this thing does. I'm gonna make sure that he gets put back the way he should have been, because when I pulled it off it was a little tight and then it went click. So I'm not sure if this was positioned like that and then it was behind that plate. I can't tell if there's any wear on it. If there's wear on it, then that thing needs to be behind it, but at the same time I don't see any wear on him. So anyways, I pulled the little thing off the spring. I unhooked it from this guy here. Did that first because you know this little guy here, if you lose that, you are dicked. You know, it'd be a waste of time actually put the old one back in. I can tell this new one's a little bit thicker. I think he's a little bit thicker. Yeah, it looks like it. So we got the new here and the old one there. Pretty firm. This is the, what is this? 386. I don't know what number is on this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in though. Okay, yeah, this looks like he's like an additional fuel stop or something. So I'm gonna leave him as is. You know, this gasket, I probably should have went to Cummins and bought a new one. If it gives me trouble, I'll run over there and get a new one for that. I hate to take this all apart again, but yeah, I don't see anything else that little lever is gonna attach to. You know, because that pulls on the spring, and then I do see a wear mark on the front of that plate, so I think that what is that gonna rub on? Interesting. Well, we'll find out in a sec. Looks like I got some crusties on there. Ooh, there's a little bit of moisture in the water. I think I need to invest in a water fuel separator system. Alright, so here's a little trick about doing this. The easiest way to get the spring on there is to just take the throttle shaft, take it out. You'll have to replace the O-ring that is on it. It's got a little seal. but this kit comes with one. So I got a new seal on there. But yeah, you pop that thing out of there, and then you hook your spring up, and then stick it back up in there and get the cover on. Now the power screw you'll need to undo and back him out, because the little lever that sticks up on the side here is your power, part of your power screw, or is touching the power screw. So that's what that click is. And this guy here, I believe, just sits normally. There's no other way. He's got full range of motion, nothing gets in the way. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it's like a high idle or something. But and one mistake I made was I didn't mark the shaft here, so I'm gonna have to maybe look at some pictures of when I took this shaft off and see where that position is, get as close as possible, because we want to be able to have full range of motion. I think it's gonna be something like this. Sitting kind of like that. I'm not sure. I'll take a look. And then the power screw I'm going to back out maybe half a turn, just in case. We'll have a piece of wood ready and that thing off, so that we can kill it instantly. So I put the shitty screw up the front. I can deal with that one with the chisel again. So I'm going to go ahead and reassemble everything and then bleed the system. Get ready for a runaway if it happens. And hopefully I don't piss off the neighbor. So, this should be fun. Alright, I got that tightened up. I just tightened it up with the chisel. Ding ding. Got these all tightened up. Now I can reassemble it. I went and looked at the video prior when I had the shaft off here. And when you looked at it, kind of like this guy was kind of pointing about like that. So, I can always take the little thing off and adjust it as needed. Pop it up a little bit, and so I think that's good. I got the power screw turned back in. I left it kind of loose so I can adjust it. I don't know how far in it's turned. I might turn it back out a little bit and then adjust it as needed. So I'll work on that. We'll have a piece of wood ready to go in case it wants to run away. I'm hoping it doesn't. Well, I got it partially reassembled. I'm getting tired. I'm going to clean my hands up and maybe take a shower. I'm going to finish this guy up in the morning. That way when it is finished, I can actually test it. I don't want to wake up my neighbor and piss him off or anything. And it's nice to work on stuff when you have a fresh head of you're just refreshed and woken up and everything. So anyways, I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, it's the next morning. I am refreshed. I'm gonna finish putting this bad boy back together and make any adjustments as needed. So let's do this. Okay. Got some tools ready. Put some lube on that clamp screw here. It's being a piece of crap. The adapter out there. I bled it out. I heard all the air go back into the tank, so we got a piece of wood here ready. You know, thump. Should kill it immediately. need to make an adjustment to the idle. I think... this one's going to take some pondering. I think I got this needs to be adjusted just a little bit more, so I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to try this power screw. He is out a little bit. Alright, I know what the problem is. I need to take apart this linkage here, and I just need to pop the thing up a little bit and turn the screw over just a little turn to pull on that spring. We'll see how that goes. That should do it. Because if I push on the throttle just a tiny bit, see, it's going to pull on it like just like that much, makes it idle. So that guy needs to turn a hair over. And I can tell it's this problem because it doesn't go all full RPMs. I don't have full throttle, so I think I got that just a little loose. So next time I do this, I'll make sure I mark it. That's way better. Now I just need to tighten up my power screw, but so what I did, thankfully they make this pretty easy. I just took the top part of this off and then pulled this guy off, and they put a little flathead screwdriver in the or slot in the shaft. So what I did is I just took a little pocket screwdriver, this little guy, and I just turned him a little hair, like one notch over, set it back down on there, and it idled up. So it looks like we have full RPM range now. So I'm gonna tighten it up, put the air cleaner back on, check for leaks, and then go take it for a test drive. All right, let's do this. It kind of scared me when it wouldn't fire up, and I was like, oh wait, if I push the throttle on it. I think I got the RPMs around 900-ish. I could probably back the power screw out a little bit. But it's nice. It's kind of smooth though. Let's see how sensitive this throttle is. Barely touch it, and it's like, eh. Probably might be able to back the power screw out a little bit, and then advance the screw, but this thing feels much more livelier. Oh yeah. Wow. As long as I can do 75 to 80, I can take this bitch into Idaho. My speedometer would wake up. There's a little delay on my GPS, but whatever. Whatever. Takes a couple minutes. Oh, do I need traction bars? Holy shit. Way more cuts now. Oh, wow. I don't want to go too crazy with it. It's just way more responsive though. I'm hiding behind a Focus. Come on, Focus has more power than that. I know it can move. Oh, there they go. Oh wow, I made 25 pounds of boost. Wow. That I have to watch out for. I probably will pop this head gasket if I abuse that too much. I don't even have head studs on this thing yet. That's next. Hit the